Today on the Neville Goddard podcast, you're going to hear about Fettuccine Alfredo. You're also going to hear how I experience and explore sacred smiles with Victoria every day. I imagine her yum because mealtime to me is sacred. I imagine my experience of her yum to lock in those yummy moments every day. To me, if you're going to manifest love, love is something that expands. Love is something that explores. Love is something that emerges in all areas of your life. And that's what we're going to explore today. If you get gold, I've got 2 suggestions. Joseph Goddard to the max if you haven't started with that. And we've got a live love call this weekend. Email me if you want details. That's what I got. We're going to have fun. This is the first manifesting love call we've done ever. Imagine that. Now let's dive into Fettuccine Alfredo and Victoria's yum. See you inside. So I made this Fettuccine Alfredo. And I didn't know Fettuccine Alfredo was my desire. And it really wasn't. But God, it was good. So let me tell you how it all began. It began with me waking up in the morning, experiencing a Joseph Goddard moment. Joseph Goddard isn't just something you do, it's something that you do anyway. Because you're going to wake up imagining something. So that's why we discovered the Joseph Goddard method. Joseph Goddard to the max. Let's get that out of the way, shall we? So one of the 5 to 10, 6 to 12 things that I put into the mix one morning was Victoria's yum. That's my desire is to have yummy meals with my wife. We only eat 1 meal a day. It's called lunch. Sometimes we have a little snack, not all that often. We do the bulletproof coffee for breakfast. But we really enjoy a nice, big, yummy lunch. First class, baby. And so I imagine up. Well, first let's talk about my wish. Let's get very specific here. My wish is to share a yummy meal with my wife. For me, that's sacred. That's special time. If you're going to manifest love, I suggest that you do that. By the way, we've got a manifesting love call coming up. Right? This USA Friday. If you want in, let me know now. Meanwhile, so I imagine up the best Fettuccine Alfredo. By not imagining up Fettuccine Alfredo, I imagine, see, my desire, that's repeated a few times. My desire is to share a yummy meal with my wife. So what do I imagine? I imagine her yum. My experience of her yum. Again, that's very specific. It's my experience of her yum that I imagine up. What do I experience when I experience her yum? It's all about me. And once I notice I've got this wish, it's a yummy meal with my wife. And then I imagine up my experience of her yum. As I settle into that and stay there and nothing else enters my mind, I discover that it's Fettuccine Alfredo. I go through the motions of experiencing a yum with her, and I notice it's Fettuccine Alfredo. Oh my God. And so I make Fettuccine Alfredo. One day I did that with lasagna, and I went out and I didn't know it was lasagna, but I was imagining her yum, and I felt drawn to stop at the cool little deli. It's a cool little deli on Bolton Street. And I go in, and what's the guy got? He's got fresh lasagna. You see, here's the cool thing, gang. You really got to notice what's your wish, what implies your wish. And then you get to notice the bridges. My wish is a yummy meal with my wife. I want that every day, so I imagine it every day. That's part of my Joseph Goddard's. It's also how I imagine up love. Sharing special yummy moments with my wife every day. That's one of the ways that I do that. You think once you're in a relationship, you don't stop imagining love. You find ways to take it deeper, to have it expand, to have it grow, so that you have dances every day. Like I said, we've got a manifesting love call coming up. Crass commercial. Let me know if you want an invite. Meanwhile, What do I actually imagine? Her yum. My wish is to have a yummy meal with her, to share yummy moments. What implies that? Her yum, my experience of her yum specifically. And then I get to discover Fettuccine Alfredo is the bridge. And it's also fun to make. And here's the big thing that I want you to get today. This is an ongoing emergent. So many people, they build relationships on emergencies, surviving emergencies, having come together over an emergency. I'm a big fan of emergence, having a dance that deepens, having a love that expands, that explores, that discovers. That's just me. I'm into eating yummy meals with my wife every day, and it's not about the meal even. It is, but it's not. It's about sharing those yummy moments. We've got other yummy moments we share throughout the day. But to me, the cornerstone of, well, a meal is sacred. I just don't eat a meal with anyone. You know, some people eat junk food and they do it with dumb people. You know, whoever. Let me find a stranger to eat with so I don't eat alone. Right? That's not a yummy moment for me. That's not sacred space. Meanwhile, if you got gold today, a couple quick suggestions. Number one, Joseph Goddard to the max. If you don't own your dawn, you don't own your day. If you don't own your day, you don't own your destiny. Two, we're going to be opening the doors for Dream Driven Days soon. Stay tuned for that. Go there now if you want. See if the doors are open. I don't know when you're listening to this. And number three, we've got a live love call this week. USA Friday, Australia Saturday morning. So USA Friday afternoon, evening. But anyway, it's limited to 10 people. Email me if you want an invite. Because here's the deal. We're calling it the look of love and imagining up a love that lasts. Because when she looks at me, there's something I experience when I look at her. And we've been together over 10 years now. It's like 12. Wow. We met 12 years ago. You tell me, is it working? I can guarantee it. But here's the big deal, guys. Follow the formula, dive deeper, explore, join us. This is the first one of these that we've done. It's going to be so much fun. Have a great day. See ya.